my feed.
It's nonstop, yo.
Inundated. We're all laughing because I was joking around before about how this has never happened before in internet history.
Yes.
I literally believe sincerely, and I mean this, and you thought that I was being hyperbolic.
I don't.
I'm not.
I don't.
He is showing up on my feed non-fucking stop.
Dude.
I'm not clicking on it. It's just next video is him in that accent, which I don't know what the fuck country that is.
I'll be trying to figure that shit out too.
And the entire media is attacking him on a daily basis. Buy the special, motherfucker. Buy the special. Real talk.
Here's what's crazy. I've been seeing him on TikTok.
TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying?
He everywhere, yo. He unstoppable.
Instagram.
His YouTube shorts.
Instagram, YouTube shorts.
You're wearing your YouTube shorts right now. You were talking about. You got your YouTube shorts on right now.
Oh, fuck you. All I'm trying to say is Hunter Biden got.
No, he's undeniably funny. You can't even act like a guy not funny.
He's funny. Yeah,
he's funny, bro.
If he's playing in your city, go see him. Watch his show. Just let him see that you support him, because right now he's being surrounded by people in this industry who are letting him know that he has to apologize, who are letting him know that people, Jimmy Fallon talking about people coming and crying for his Me Too comment. So it is important that he see that you guys are out there. And I know he'll probably play it off and he'll probably be embarrassed by the support, because this right now to me is the most egregious, blatant example of the left taking someone out for using their words. Worse, taking a comedian out for using his words.
Have you seen the guy who he does YouTube videos and he like breaks down comedians acting like he just doesn't like acting like they're great, and it's almost like a scientific breakdown of jokes?
Yeah.
He goes through Chris D'Elia's, and it is so fucking funny. He just destroys him. He oh my God.
Oh, good. Okay.
He's like, see, right here, he's repeating it so that people know that he's making a joke, which is very effective. You can tell he's a seasoned comedian because he said it 4 to 5 times to get people laughing, and he's laughing, which is
yes, it's so good. Chris D'Elia, the reason, if you're wondering why we're making fun of him, is because he has sex with children.
If I see another person who's done stand-up for 3 years, it's like, my special's coming out in 2 weeks, I'm gonna fucking, whoa, I'm pissed, dude.
I do teach piano lessons as well.
Oh yeah? Oh, you're a teacher? Oh yeah? Whoa. He's all like, I'm a teacher. Oh my God, there's so many trash comedians, I can't even fucking believe it.
And like the whole crew's like, yes, Myles, like, yes. And Myles is like, just doing God's work here.
No, come on, he did not say that. He did not say that.
No, he did. He said, just doing
I don't think he has any like unironic fans. Like I said, his entire community just makes fun of him. It's amazing.
One of the things that I think is interesting about this is that, you know, this is the third one of these videos that they released. And the first one, there was tremendous outrage. Second one, tremendous outrage. And that's when YouTube said, we're not going to let you post these videos.
I went and saw him at the Palladium about a year or two ago. And it was one of the worst shows I've ever seen. And one of my friends, another comic that I respect a lot, gave him a standing ovation. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And he was like, I understand why you feel the way you do, but I just love seeing the act. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. What was bad about that? It was aggressively corny.
It's tricky too, responding to a crowd like that too, because you have to be funny, but you can't be too mean, right? You can't hit a fly with a sledgehammer.
One of the best stupid, poor comedians working today, for sure.
I just really encourage this group to think carefully about this sad attempt at humor.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Gutfeld Bingo. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for Gutfeld Explained by myself, professional joke explainer, Myles Anderson. Take a look around. Take your shoes off. Please leave them at the door and have a look around here. We've got a new textured overlay. We've got a couple new emotes. And it's just the little tweaks here and there. Look at the big Gutfeld Bingo on the bingo card there too. Looking pretty sweet. Thank you, Brian. Everybody, throw your chicken strips at Brian. Drink tickets. He's done good work here. working on the overlay, looking at making everything look fancy. The multi-chat on my OBS is broken, so I have to use the social stream, so I might not be able to see all the best emos, but I can still read your messages from YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch right now. We're playing Gutfeld Bingo today. If you're new here, basically we're going to watch a little bit of Gutfeld. We're going to watch some videos on Rumble. But during Gutfeld, if you get some of the bingo card names, you fill out your bingo card. I'll check them off. If you win bingo, you get to link a video in the chat, which I will then watch and try to explain to the best of my ability. Welcome everybody in the chat. We got lots of people already here watching, gathering, getting their bingo cards ready to go. I've got
very good, and let's see what do we got here. So where are the lesbians?
I've got my sound cues ready to go. I've got my mic on, desktop audio's on. The Tucker Carlson, you're welcome to tug on it emote has been reduced to a more reasonable rate. I know that a lot of you guys are using those bits for groceries these days. So just wanted to reduce, tugs and eggs are two staples.
You're welcome to tug on it.
Lamp boobs, just redeemed a tug on it. Thank you, Lamp. Fast on the trigger there with the tug on it. I gotta get some more Tucker Carlson emotes. I gotta get that one from last week we watched where he said, I don't know what I was putting in my mouth. That was a really good one. Anyway, before you're
welcome to tug on it.
I'm monologuing here. Thank you, Lagwire, for tugging on it as well. This just in, I don't know if you can see up here in the corner, but Mexico has ended, according to Benny Johnson.
Okay, we'll edit laughter in there.
Benny Johnson has some of our favorite AI video segments at the beginning, so I just figured we'd watch a couple of those before we get the Gutfeld off.
You're welcome to tug on it.
There's lots of tugging going on, and it feels good. Just keep tugging. Let's see here. So Mexico's fallen. Let's see how far it's fallen. Okay, so this is live from, I don't know how Benny Johnson got this drone footage, really well staged footage here of the Mexican flag burning and several explosions in the city.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. Mexico has...
And look at that, and there's all, and he's got the beat in the background, he's got the X feed, and guy's got such a slick marketing, marketing, and video editing. A lot to learn from this guy. I'm just here for the AI footage, though. That was a good one. Mexico's fallen. Team USA gives the greatest interview. This is going to be I think it's every time it's AI. Yes. Nice. Look at that. So there's the... I like how the skates are sort of dangling off the eagle. The eagle's sort of wearing skates, and it's killing the Canadian goose, see? Because they beat Canada in hockey. So that's pretty much... So already on Rumble Monday, Mexico has fallen. Canada has fallen. So both sides of the United States have fallen. Crazy times we live in. And here's, another one. This is footage of the guy walking towards Mar-a-Lago trying to assassinate Trump. And he looked... This is so cool. I mean, it's just so cool. That was definitely AI. I don't think Benny was following that guy there. Guys, it's time for Gutfeld Bingo. Monday, February 16th. Get your bingo cards. Let's see how many we got. We got 16. 16 out of 21 is not bad for Gutfeld Bingo. Let's do it. 17. Oh, they just grabbed it just in time. 18. Okay. That's a good thing I said something. It's a good thing I said something. Okay, let's see here. 19 players, 19 out of 20. That's pretty good. Gutfeld on the way. Let's do it. I'm so excited. How are we going to make fun of the View this week? We had some suggestions in the Discord from Sauerkraut about changing some of the Gutfeld bingo tiles, and I agree with quite a few of the suggestions. But Somali daycare, yeah, I think we're gonna have Somali daycare for years to come. We don't let something like that go on Gutfeld. Shamani, no. I'm so sorry. There will be more. I think we're gonna get a fast bingo here. We'll see if Tyrus and Gutfeld are there. I think we'll have a good chance. Yeah. Oh, what the? Oh, man. Okay, well, Tyrus is here. Okay, so all the Gutfeld self-burn, Gutfeld slip-up, Gutfeld explains the joke. That's going to apply to Tom Shalhoub here. Tom Shalhoub guest hosting. What a disaster. Not our favorite. He does sometimes make some really good points about how the Democrats should be hunted and killed, but, you know, it's just so much funnier when Gutfeld says it.
I'm Tom Shalhoub in for Greg on this very special edition of Gutfeld. It's President's Day.
Oh, it's the President's Day.
Or as I like to say,
That's
Washington and Lincoln's birthday. That's the way we should do it. Let's take a close look.
Good point. Washington and Lincoln's birthday. Happy birthday, guys. Washington, Lincoln. If you guys are listening, if you're listening, Washington and Lincoln, thank you so much for doing everything you did. Best in the league. Excellent job, guys. I know they're probably watching the stream from heaven right now, tugging on it.
At how some famous names are celebrating the holiday. Joe Biden celebrated the same way he always does, by setting his clocks back an hour.
Joe Biden is old. So he's confused. He doesn't know what the day is. He doesn't know what day it is because he's got dementia, because he's dying. Now, it is very... What is funnier? Is it funnier that he's dying? Or is it funnier if he's already dead? I kind of think it's... Whenever they imply he's already dead, I think I laugh way more. But, you know, that's why we got Tom here, not Gutfeld. I think Gutfeld would have done a little bit better.
Nancy Pelosi, she spent the day reminiscing about her first boyfriend.
Ooh, good callback to Lincoln there from the very beginning. Okay, Tom. All right.
Jesse Waters, he changed his hairpiece to honor our founding fathers. Looks good.
Got him. Just devastating. Just devastating dunk on Jesse Waters here. Looking like an absolute fool. See, both sides. Gutfeld is apolitical.
Kamala Harris, every time someone said Washington or Lincoln, she did.
Okay. She did a shot? She did a shot? She's got to be drunk.
Did a shot. Bill Clinton spent the day getting a good deal on a mattress.
I mean, what did I tell you guys about Fast Bingo? Tom Shalhoub, he's rattling through the bingos here. You guys are going to be getting a bingo pretty soon here. Mattresses are where you have sex. So that's a pervert right there. Ginkgo Bonsai, thank you for the 69 biddies. What is going on with my stream elements? It is not giving me any of the information that I need right now.
Oh, nice pose.
Ew.
And Greg Gutfeld, he's using Abe Lincoln's stovepipe hat as a hot tub. Now to some headlines. On Monday, a violent...
Greg Gutfeld is using a stovepipe hat as a hot tub. Lincoln's got... got a big hot tub. Gutfeld, I'm going to say self-burn because hot tubs can get quite warm. I know this is not the comedy definition of a burn, but burns can also be physical pain.
A customer at Hong Kong International Airport went on a kiosk smashing rampage. He was charged with 2 counts of impersonation.
Goes on kiosk smashing rampage at airport in wild video. I bet it's going to be Greg again.
Impersonating a Spirit Airlines passenger.
Air travel.
New York City just got its first free grocery store. New Yorkers claim it's taking all the fun out of shoplifting.
Shoplifting, New York. I'm going to make that a subway incident. I would almost wish they didn't mention Zohran Mamdani, but you can bet this is his work here. We have shoplifters. Holy shit.
In England, a prosthetic leg lost by a swimmer 10 months ago finally washed ashore. The woman said it's a big relief since she's been swimming in a circle this whole time.
That's funny.
A 6-year-old Girl Scout sold...
As you steer, the legs are the body's rudders. Very good.
87,000 boxes of cookies, breaking the all-time sales record. Even more amazing, 86,000 were...
Okay, this is going to be a fat joke. Who's the fat Democrat who bought these cookies? Guys, can you guess? Who's the fat Pritzker? We got Pritzker, Ginkgo bonsai for Pritzker. JB. Christy, Rosie O'Donnell, Joy. I mean, there's just so many fat losers on these bingo tiles. I think I'm feeling JB Pritzker as well, because he's, it depends on who's in the news, though. I'm gonna say JB Pritzker too, but Rosie is a good guess.
Sold to one customer.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Happy Monday. That's a good start. A lot of good guesses in the comments there.
Yep.
Feels
and
good.
Finally, a new study shows the average American worker has just $955 in retirement savings.
That's a bit of a humble brag. $955. That's pretty good.
Savings, or as one guy calls it.
Don Lemon? Don Lemon, because he's fired? Don Lemon is gay and poor. He is usually, now think of this as a Gutfeld joke. Don Lemon is always the butt of the joke. He likes things in his butt. I wish, Greg, if you're watching, write that down. But I think Don Lemon.
My yearly salary.
Fucking Joe Mackey. Joe Mackey? Damn, guys.
Oh.
Crazy.
So at the Munich conference, which basically is Davos with less attractive prostitutes, Hillary
is a whore. And Hillary Clinton's coming up here. So this is Davos. Like the World Economic Forum, right? I think, something like that. Munich Security Conference, never mind. Anyway, just a bunch of global elites, trying to prosecute Trump.
Clinton made a startling admission. And no, it's not the one you're thinking.
That she killed Jeffrey Epstein. Boom, boom. Wow, this has killed people. Jeffrey Epstein, 31. There's tiles flying off the board right now, guys.
That wouldn't startle anyone.
Sauerkraut says there's no way for AutoPen to ever come up. You know what? I thought the same thing about shoplifters. But that's the thing about Gutfeld, is that it's a circular system. Once it goes to the bottom, it gets recycled to the top again. It's like joke water treatment.
She's finally conceding that loose border policies went too far.
There is a legitimate reason to have a debate about things like migration. It went too far. It's been
44 migrant
disruptive
gangs.
and destabilizing, and it needs to be fixed in a humane.
DJ Chemix. Wow, one of the reigning champions of bingo. Without even fishing.
Bingo!
Oh! Double bingo off the top of the show. We are in for a hell of a bingo on this Monday. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my... Oh my god, what have I done? So I have made a friggin... Here's, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change this because I can't have this screen exposed because I want to have the things hidden. I don't want to spoil. So I'm gonna add. This is what I'm gonna do. This whole stream is gonna be really fucked up for a second, but you're gonna just see a little bit how the sausage is made here. Put this right here. Because I don't want you seeing none of that. I gotta keep this secret. I gotta keep it safe. There we go. Don't tell Brian that this happened. Please. But I gotta get your links here. Okay. Schwepp. DJ Chemix, I think, has already linked it. Yes, he has. Thank you, DJ. And Schwepp, let me get your card here. Perfect. Okay. Okay, back to now. Let me get these bingo cards back out here. Wow, I am overwhelmed. That was so fast. That was one of the fastest bingos of all time. Game has ended. Bingo has been created. Okay, get your bingo cards, everybody. Bingo cards. There it is in the chat. That's how you get your bingo card if you don't have them yet. Now, let's get back to the Benny show. Let's take another scroll around Rumble. New bingo hurries, it's sauerkraut. Yes, hey, and don't forget to grab your bingo cards. This is your chance now. This is your chance. The bingo cards are out there. Who are God's chosen people? Interesting question. Bill Gates cancels everything. Oh my God, let's watch this one. Another good AI. Oh, whoa. Is he covered in water? Don't you love artificial intelligence? I mean, this is why we do this is why we get up in the morning, guys. Because as a society, collectively, we're creating great, smooth memes. An invisible coup is happening in America. An invisible one. They'll cancel special access. This is perfect. And he makes them so fast. What does this mean?
What's up, guys? It's Benny. One of the darkest parts about the Epstein saga is how some of your childhood heroes, or some of the people who were famous for starring in childhood movies like Whoopi Goldberg, she was in the Little Rascals, for instance, were completely undone by...
This is perfectly on top of her Gutfeld, guys. Benny Johnson. Someone finally dismantling The View.
Jeffrey Epstein, how these were the people that Jeffrey Epstein often targeted. A little bit of a tarnishing of everyone's childhood. Obviously, he had famous actors, Chris Tucker, Michael Jackson, Kevin Spacey, famous people inside of the entertainment and
not Kevin Spacey. Oh my God, this is bad news for Kevin Spacey, guys. I don't know how he's going to recover from this one.
Tech industry that were often at the island and often inside of his capture. This, for instance, is Whoopi Goldberg begging Jeffrey Epstein to go on a long trip with her to France. She wanted to use his plane for free, and she's trying to explain it all away here. But nonetheless, the black and white is that Whoopi Goldberg was on her knees begging Jeffrey Epstein for the special things that he could provide for her after he had admitted to being a pedophile. And these are the kind of things that when you look back on them, it really creeps you out, right? Like, so here's Ellen on her set that...
Not Ellen.
Doesn't that remind you of Epstein Island? It's like, look at this. Here we go. Ellen brought on all the...
Yes. It does. You know what? It does remind me a little bit of Epstein. Let's check that out again here. It does remind me of Epstein Island.
Remind you of Epstein Island? It's like, look, set that just doesn't that remind you of Epstein Island? It's like, look at this.
Look at that big cookie. Yeah, the big famous Epstein cookie. Oh man, Benny's a smart guy. Not a lot gets past this guy.
Here we go. Ellen brought on all these sick kids onto her set. And all these kids are sitting there with the Epstein Island set piece behind them. Like, look at this. Looks.
Yes, it looks. That's so sick of Ellen to bring children on and do a set deck to look like Epstein Island. I didn't even think, but this is how clever. This is how sneaky they are.
Just like the temple.
And looks just like the temple.
And they're all like, hey, I like rap music, right? This kid's like, I like rap music. All these kids are suffering from cancer. Some of them have like...
Sauerkraut, thanks for the 69 biddies. Cookie has done nothing wrong. You would think that.
Like one arm and one leg. And then Ellen decides to spring Diddy on all of them.
She sprung Diddy on them?
Her Epstein Island set and everything. Diddy comes running out to the children and grabs them all.
What?
Just a reminder, of course, that just
what?
Months after this went on live on Ellen's show, Diddy is, of course, arrested and charged with trafficking, racketeering, sexual abuse, sexual assault, drugging.
Look at him, he's touching the kids.
Girls, and so on and so forth. So this is what Ellen was exposing all of the children on her show to. It's amazing how these demons try and rehabilitate themselves. They think it's all a sick joke, right?
Oh my God. Wow. That is fucking crazy when you really think about it. Hey guys, Ellen, and I think this just came out. Ellen brought Diddy on her show to touch children on a set that looked like Epstein's Island. Think about that. Think about that. Write your congressman right now and demand that Ellen gets taken off the air. Bingo starts now, guys. Get your bingo cards. We got 25. Hey, that's way bigger than last time. Shamani, best rapper ever. Did you get your card? I don't want to see you forget again. We need you locked in on this one. Locked in, okay. Let's do it. Back to Gutfeld. Let's see. Here we go, Gutfeld. Oh my God, we didn't even finish the first episode of Gutfeld, and we already had a bingo. That's crazy.
Way with secure borders that don't torture and kill people.
Dems
has killed people already, and Hillary Clinton. Boom, 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 boom. Hillary Clinton has killed people. Tyrus is a guest. I mean, we're going to have so many bingo victories today.
In 20 million illegals was just going too far.
Already?
That's like OJ saying he may have overdone it on the stabbing. Now, it's shocking to hear Hillary say the border was disruptive and destabilizing, because this is the same crowd that insisted no person is illegal. But why the confession now? I thought the Republicans were the ones on the ropes. No, we're only hearing this now because Democrats know they've failed. Their policies, the same experiments that are...
Yep, the Democrats have failed, and you should vote them out of power as soon as you can. I agree.
Our friends in the EU have been running, have caused massive harm. But while she was saving face, Marco Rubio held up a mirror to the West's failures.
But the euphoria of this triumph led us to a dangerous delusion that the ties formed by trade and by commerce alone would now replace nationhood, that the rules-based global order, an overused term, would now replace the national interest, and that we would now live in a world without borders where everyone became a citizen of the world. This was a foolish idea.
But it's not just the border. He claimed deindustrialization, the climate, and basically everything else America and Europe have been doing for the past few decades was a mistake.
To appease a climate cult, we have imposed energy policies.
A climate cult. Did you guys know that? I've been thinking of what we should be calling scientists, and climate cult is a good. That's a good one. It's got alliteration, and it's got cult. And people always say MAGA as a cult. So if you call them a cult, checkmate. This is great stuff.
On ourselves that are impoverishing our people, we embraced a dogmatic vision of free and unfettered trade, even as some nations protected their economies and subsidized their companies to systematically undercut ours,
slip up there,
shuttering our plants, resulting in large parts of our societies being deindustrialized.
He's right. For decades, the pitch was export jobs, import illegals, and save the climate. Globalism became our destiny.
Migrant
Europe
gangs.
bought it, and look where it led them. Their countries look like the next Road Warrior sequel.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at this picture of that's Belgium. I think that's that was last year. That was the whole country was just a big explosion like that. Damn. Great points.
Mass migration strained healthcare and education as illegals committed heinous crimes. And pretty soon, being a British native will be a rarer sight than Prince Andrew at a bar that checks IDs.
Oh, dunking on Prince Andrew for being in the Epstein files. I think it was only Prince Andrew and Bill Clinton that were in the Epstein files, I'm pretty sure. And then and then a bunch of Democrats. Coastal elites. I'm going to have to give you that one. He is a prince, or former prince, so very elite. And Epstein Island, did he mention it, though? He's just a pervert. I'm going to give you number 51, pervert.
And this mess is allowed to spread while freedom of speech is limited. In Britain, criminals go free, while data shows 12,000 people a year are arrested for offensive social media posts.
Wow. Clamping down on free speech in the UK. Classic.
These countries have invited chaos wrapped in compassion, and they're disintegrating faster than Jamie Lissau's first marriage. And Rubio made one thing clear: we don't want Europe to suffer, but we won't stand by and watch.
This is why we do not want our allies to be shackled by guilt and shame. And this is why we do not want allies to rationalize the broken status quo rather than reckon with what is necessary to fix it. For we in America have no interest in being polite and orderly caretakers of the West's managed decline.
But Rubio's speech was pivotal for one reason. It was a perfect articulation of Trump's foreign policy on the world stage.
Yeah.
The U.S. has completely changed its direction. Secure borders.
Oh, yeah. Do you guys see how Belgium was an explosion and America is just fucking woo? Just fucking big. Just a fucking buff guy just and just a boot like and the border fence just like gong, 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 gong. That's America.
Meritocracy, peace through strength, and a 50% across-the-board reduction in sucking.
Yeah, no more sucking.
And none of this,
Yeah, we're doing good.
Good chart, right?
We're doing good.
Look at that chart. And now? And none of this
Best
would have
grift.
happened
Thanks for
without
the
the
69.
president. Republicans, even Rubio, used to buy into this global guilt trip. And then Trump came along and said out loud what we were all thinking. Secure borders aren't racist.
Look at how Trump perfectly matches the rust color to the border fence rust color. Isn't that nice? I think maybe he does it on purpose as like an homage to the border.
Putting America first isn't evil, and most importantly, our showerhead pressure is unacceptable. Now the left will complain that America first strains our alliances, but...
Thank you for starting the hype train. That legitimately frightened me.
Rubio's message was different. America isn't anti-European. We'd like to be friends.
This is why President Trump demands seriousness and reciprocity from our friends here in Europe. The reason why, my friends, is because we care deeply. We care deeply about...
Shameless replay with 69 bits. 69 is a very funny amount of bits because it's similar to the sex act. How does one hype, says Sauerkraut? Just by doing what you're doing. Dumping bits, drink tickets, chicken strips, bits, subs. Travis Gravity with the 100 biddies, triggering the brine emote. Thank you very much, guys.
Your future and ours.
Rubio showed us what the world would look like if we fight our issues together. So yes, we will help you, but you're not going to take us down with you. After all, that's why we have Democrats.
Yeah, they suck ass. Good wrap up there. Just to remind you that Democrats are horrible and should die. Great episode of Gutfeld. Now, that was President's Day, so we're hoping maybe, because Gutfeld took the long weekend, hopefully Gutfeld's back on Tuesday, refreshed, rearmed, and ready to go. Best grip. Thanks for the 6. 69 biddies. Period. Exactly. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
There he is.
I will let you live. Good evening.
Angelic White. Kyle Man 5000. Thank God he's back. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the 5,000. Thanks for the 69 biddies. Satala Disco. Thanks. So many 69s. So many 69 bits.
Everyone, so today is Fat Tuesday, or what Governor
Oh, before we could even guess, he's already started saying, I was going to say, when I think Fat Tuesday, I think Pritzker. But he already started saying, I didn't even have a chance. Jesus! There's so many bits coming in. There's so much 69. Who here is really smart? Who can do 69 plus 69 plus 69 plus 69? Matt Johnson. Thanks for the 100 bits. God damn. DJ Chemics just did it. 276. Now, why is that a funny number? Well, it's because it's so many 69s added up, and you just imagine there's a whole room full of 69s. DJ says, DJ, you know, never admit you're wrong. I've learned this through a career of joke explaining and studying comedy. Never admit you're wrong. Just laugh, move on, and if someone accuses you of being wrong, just say they're weak.
Pritzker calls.
Miles, what do you spend the bits on? Well, all sorts of things, of course. I mostly on skincare, just so I look nice and smooth for you guys. But also, you know, I take Brian out to a romantic dinner every once in a while, candlelit, and where we talk about our future plans together. Sometimes, you know, we We have other we film a Jokes Explored every once in a while. Sometimes, you know, we gotta one day we'll wean Brian off his job. We gotta match Brian's income. Then it'll be I'll stream like the Truman Show, and it'll just be funny 24 hours a day.
Tuesday.
Anyway, JB Pritzker's fat as hell.
On a recent podcast, former President Barack Obama claimed aliens were real,
17.
but he hasn't seen them.
Emo's Not Dead is now following. Welcome, Emo's Not Dead. Thanks for following us. Right, covering up Obama. There he is, Barack Obama, number 3.
Well, that would make sense if they always probe me from behind. A new bill.
They always probe me from behind. That's funny because it implies a Gutfeld getting something in his butt, which means you're gay. If something goes in your ass, that means you're gay. Number 19.
Bill in Colorado is pushing to legalize prostitution.
Yes.
Here's
Definitely
a look at the
gay.
bill.
Oh, that's clever. That's clever. So we got 71 is a whore. Here's a look at the bill. So this is a clever word play, right? Because a bill can be a dollar bill. It can be a bill that gets passed, introduced to Congress. Or it could be a Bill Clinton or even a Bill Gates. There's so many funny bills. Man, just genius writing from the large language model. Gavin Simcoe's now following. Welcome, Gavin. Thank you for following here. Bachelors of Music. I hope you can learn a little bit about comedy from old man Gutfeld here.
So easy.
Thanks for subscribing.
Professional joke explainer, Myles Anderson. He goes through like Tony Hinchcliffe or other people's like specials and explains each joke. It's really funny.
Shout out from Vic Berger there. Right next to Tim Heidecker.
Hi. All right. Well played. CNN anchor Anderson Cooper is leaving 60 Minutes. It's rumored that Don Lemon is trying to fill his opening.
Oh. Don Lemon trying to fill his opening. Now, a lot of people will just know that's a very high level joke, right? Because a lot of people won't even, they'll have to think about that. Okay, he's trying to fill his opening. Yeah, they'll just go, okay, interesting. You guys.
You're welcome to tug on it.
You guys, an opening can be an asshole. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, aren't assholes normally closed? And yes, anuses are in the default closed position most of the day. But sometimes they open to release farts, to receive, in Don Lemon's case, receive a penis. You know what? I'm going to give you guys a penis on that one.
And he wants his job too. But see, it seems CBS is hoping to replace Anderson with someone who's more lively.
Does anybody know who this is? Does anybody? Oh, wait, chat? Do you guys know who this guy is? Who is this? Is this George Soros? Andy Rooney? Yeah, Emo's Not Dead, guys. This is George Soros. Is this Andy Rooney? 60 Minutes guy. Wow. I was about to say, if this is Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone, boy, do I feel old. But I think it might be George Soros. Yeah, you're right. Let me look it up here. George. You got to go into incog on this one because he'll come for you. This is not George Soros at all. You guys are fucking with me. It's who the hell is this? It's Andy, let me just see Andy Rooney. I trust, there was a lot of Andy, this is for sure, this is Andy Rooney. You guys, too many 69s.
Boy. During her trip to Munich, AOC was asked how the U.S. should respond to a Taiwan invasion, and she could.
Oh. How should the U.S. respond to a Taiwan invasion? Hopefully, we'll get an accent from Gutfeld here.
Barely answer the question. In fact, she froze so badly.
She froze so badly. How badly did she freeze? She froze so badly. How's this joke gonna go? She froze so badly that she had to be unplugged and plugged back in. Hey?
Mitch McConnell asked if she was okay.
Oh, well, Mitch McConnell joke. See, both sides.
In Munich, Hillary Clinton admitted that illegal immigration has been, quote, disruptive, but added that if anyone becomes a problem, you can just kill them.
We already did Hillary's killed people. That was already checked off.
In a recent speech, President Trump said that the 60-ton M1 Abrams tank was named after Stacey Abrams.
Nice. Yeah, she's so fat, guys. That's the joke there. M1 Abrams, named after Stacey Abrams, and not Abrams Lincoln, like a lot of people thought.
Hilarious.
It's not unbelievable since she also has killed thousands of men by being on top.
That's a sex joke. Very good. Obviously the joke there is that Stacey Abrams absolutely suffocates men when she's performing the cowgirl position in sex. Very good.
Excuse me. According to a report, Eric Swalwell once wrote an erotic poem when he was in college.
Once wrote an erotic poem while he was in college. Okay. Now, usually when there's something like this, it's usually an in-house Fox News joke, right? Someone wrote an erotic poem. I bet it was Brian Kilmeade, maybe Britt Hume, Jesse. I think this is going to be a little roast of the team here.
We're just finding out about it now because it was written in Mandarin.
Never mind. The dunk is that it was for a Chinese person. Mandarin, very funny language. Because when he says Mandarin, you imagine the accent and then you laugh.
Rosie O'Donnell recently returned from Ireland to secretly visit the U.S.
She's back.
While she claims she didn't tell anyone, authorities were tipped off by thousands of Bigfoot sightings.
Is ugly. Yep. And this is a fake Bigfoot, guys. I've looked deep into this. That's not real. If you guys want to see real Bigfoot footage, join me on the other channel.
And finally, happy birthday to Paris Hilton, who turns 45.
Wow. Can you believe it? She is getting ancient. Great skin, though. Great skin. Paris Hilton. Okay. That's a coastal elite there.
Yeah. That's 29 in doggy style years.
That's 29 in... Now, he should have said 69 in doggy style years. Now, I know that's a little surreal because doggy style and 69, completely different sex positions. But then that tension can create laughter, right? But, already, it's already funny. Because I'm feeling generous today, and because Sauerkraut gave me 69 bits, I'm going to give you guys some cum.
All right. So this week is the 35th anniversary of the only horror film ever to win the Oscar for Best Picture.
The only horror film ever to win the Oscar for Best Picture. Is it going to be the Nancy Pelosi documentary?
No, not Thelma and Louise. Hey. Although that's...
Women are annoying. Oh my God, yeah. And women are bad drivers. Look at that. They famously are bad drivers in this movie, if you've seen it.
Scary flick did show what happens when you let women drive. No,
I mean,
I'm talking about.
I mean, holy shit. I swear I don't watch these beforehand. I swear I don't watch them beforehand. Fuck, I'm so good at this.
Silence of the Lambs. And now one of the stars apologized for the role that made him famous.
Should we, as a group, should we make an app instead of GeoGuessr? It's Joke Guesser, and you hear the setup to a joke, and then you have to guess the joke. Maybe that would be a good board game. Are we gonna be rich? Who does anyone? Well, I consider you all venture capitalists investing in this channel right now. So maybe if I come up with it, I'll issue some stock. Exactly, sauerkraut. That would take away your job, Myles. That's the dream, right? That's everybody. That's always the dream, is to have your job taken away.
Ted Levine played cross-dressing serial killer Buffalo Bill, who murdered women so he could wear their skin.
Buffalo Bill.
I mean, even
he remember that famous football team named after him?
though it's cheaper just to buy it from Al Roker.
Al Roker. He's not a late night host. He's a morning host, so that's not going to work.
Levine denounced the role, saying, quote, "I'm a lot wiser about trans issues. There are some lines in that script and movie that are unfortunate. It's just over time and having gotten aware and worked with trans folks and understanding a bit more about the culture and the meaning of gender. It's unfortunate that the film vilified that, and it's effing wrong." So the actor apologized for his character making trans people.
Oh my God. I clicked censored at the same time as the doctor claimed the bingo. Oh my God, that was quick. That was fast as hell. Congratulations. Man, I cannot pronounce. Dr. Acula MD. And then 3 of them. The third. Congratulations on winning bingo. Get your link in the chat. Let's get it going. I'm going to get the bingo cards administered once again. Congratulations, doctor. Are you a real doctor? Please let us know. And again, if I'm showing any signs of a stroke, let me know. Sauerkraut gifted a tier 1 sub to the doctor. Congratulations, doctor. And thank you, Sauerkraut, continuing the sub gift tradition. Doctor says this is not a video link, so I apologize. This is Republican Reddit. Okay. That does not count, sir. Well, here's what we'll do. Doctor, would you like to donate a video link? I'll put your link in there. I'll put your link in there, but also, would you like to donate a video to the chat? I'll leave it up to you, Doctor. This is a video I thought was funny on it. Okay, never mind. We've got Doctor. He's got a video on a... Okay. No, this is legitimate. This works. That's a video source right there. He did it. VHS format, yes. I mean, that is the preferred video format, of course. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I can't believe we were watching Benny Johnson talking about how the Democrats were... Ellen brought P. Diddy to the children. And look at this. Oh, no. Look at this. We've got Trump going, "Oh, I hear a couple Ellen tears. Oh, no. Sounds like we've got a lesbian crying somewhere." And Benny Johnson going, "Ho, ho, ho, ho. So we know this is going to be a great video.
You ought to come over. Tonight's pipe night.
What happened to your face? No. Look away, I'm hideous. It looks like an old catcher's mitt.
What the fuck was that? What? Okay. So the power of AI here, to put. So it's funny because when you see Seinfeld, you think of the very funny Laugh Factory rant that Michael Richards did. That's the first thing that comes to mind. And then you think of the very funny Joke Explained episode on it. So there's already two, you're already laughing twice. But then Ellen's face, and I think it's Ellen's face, it just kind of looks like Christopher Walken.
You ought to come over. Tonight's pipe night.
What happened to your face?
Very, I want to say it's disturbing, but that would be very decel of me, right? That would be very anti-progress if I said this was disturbing. So I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say it's actually quite funny and also very cool and interesting.
No. Look away, I'm hideous.
Yes, excellent job. I mean, the technology is breathtaking. The technology is breathtaking. Oh, new JP. We don't have, okay, I'll start it, but we only have a minute till bingo. Grab your bingo cards, you guys.
Ah, Prince Andrew was just arrested. Get him on the phone. Oh yeah, of course you never met her. She's way too young for you.
Oh, he's in the red room. She's got his red lights on. He's getting his skincare done.
So listen, I think how we explain the picture of you with her is... Well, who said they were eating children? So I run the PR firm that handles all the elite clients that appear in the Epstein files. Like, look at these photos of Prince Andrew. Now, an incorrect interpretation would be he's on top of an underage girl. But with the right PR spin, what you're looking at is a royal prince who rushed to the aid of a young lady who passed out so he could administer CPR in an attempt to save her life. Now, is that a criminal or is that a hero? I don't know. You tell me. All I do, I help my clients transform the misperceptions about their documented.
Okay, so this joke is about the PR firm in charge of defending all the elite Democrat politicians and Democrat wealthy people who are involved with the Epstein Island stuff. Hey, welcome, Fog Master Fresh. Thanks for following. Excellent stuff. Gutfeld Bingo is about to start. Fogmaster, if you just got here, grab your bingo card. We're about to play another round of Gutfeld Bingo. What? I think I'm going to go right to the next episode here. And just get to the monologue. Bingo card. Let's see. What do we got? We got 26 players. Hey, 26 out of 38. We got 38 viewers on Twitch. Welcome, guys. We got 27 on YouTube. Welcome. And 0 on Instagram. Instagram, what are you doing? Come on. We got all the major. We got Alphabet. We got Meta. And we got Amazon. Who are we missing? What do we need? Should I be streaming? Can we stream on LinkedIn? Okay, 26 players, not too bad. Everybody else, I understand you're driving, and you can't always do it. You can stream on Blue Sky. Hey, Sauerkraut. I look into that. That's a good suggestion, actually. You know what? I was streaming on Kick for a little while. In fact, I could turn on a Kick stream right now, I think. Let's start bingo. But I think it's mostly bots. We had a lot of bot spam when I was on Kick. No, I've applied to TikTok's live stream, and I don't have enough followers on TikTok yet. I need to have some viral clips, so I think I'm going to go outside some nightclubs and interview hot girls as they leave the nightclub, and I'll just play Gutfeld jokes for them and ask them and just see if they laugh. And that should get me to a couple 100,000 on TikTok pretty quick, I think. I mean, that's, again, I'll have to discuss it with Brian. Girls Gone Gutfeld. Show money. You can stream on TikTok. Here, you know what? Maybe I'll show you guys the evidence here. I know I should be more entertaining than this, but I truly want to show you this disaster. Look at this. I don't think this is gonna dox me. Look at this. Look at this trash. Not approved. Constantly says, not approved. I'll apply again. I apply daily. If any of you guys works at Musically or ByteDance, please give me the stamp. Stamp it. OnlyFans coming soon.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm clearly touched by your love for me.
AVDSB says, Myles, what is that map behind you? That is Austin, Texas. It's Tyra
Good
Star, I
evening,
didn't see.
everyone. So this week it was announced that Mike Tyson will fight Floyd Mayweather in an exhibition match. I don't want to say they're past their prime, but the undercard features Joe Biden versus gentleman Jim Corbett.
I was thinking it was gonna. Tyrus is confirmed. Okay, we get Tyrus. I was gonna say, I think that these two guys are old, and we know who old. Joe Biden is usually old. It's a toss up between Biden and Nancy Pelosi to who is the old.
On a recent podcast, Obama claimed aliens were real, but he hasn't seen them.
Yeah, because he never saw illegal aliens because he let the border go crazy. Yeah?
It's the same way one man describes his feet.
Never mind, J.B. Pritzker. What a pivot, hey? What a pivot. When I see Barack Obama, I don't think, oh, J.B. Pritzker's fat. But that's the difference between me and Gutfeld, right? Like, he's in the pocket. He knows the jokes. He knows the tone. He's a pro. He's fat. You're right. He is fat. You can't see his feet because his fat is in the way.
Regarding the release of the Epstein files, Hillary Clinton said she never had a friendship with Jeffrey Epstein.
Hillary Clinton killed Jeffrey Epstein. That's the joke here. I'm just going to say it right now. But I'll check them both off to start here. But yeah, it's pretty well documented at this point by the volume of jokes that she definitely killed him.
And the only time she met him was when he was at the end of his rope.
There it is. She killed him. Like, what a scary lady. Don't get on her bad side. She'll hang you. It's also like a turn of phrase, right? At the end of its rope. Right? That phrase, I'm at the end of my rope, comes from the human, it's like saying a person has a certain amount of rope in their brain. You know how the brain is a bunch of wrinkles? It's just like a whole bunch of rope piled up in there. And so it's almost like your brain rope has come all the way to the end. That's why people say when they're stressed, I'm at the end of my rope, because it's like all their brain rope is stretched out. But in this case, the joke is that it is Jeffrey Epstein is at the end of his murder rope, which is how he was strangled. So very good.
Jill Biden's ex-husband is set to enter court and plea for charges. Meanwhile,
oh no.
Jill's current husband is set to enter hospice and plea for chocolate.
sure it's, yeah, he's gonna die soon. He's a very old guy.
Did Disney's annual Pride event
was that a little slip up?
Canceled its 35th anniversary
19.
due to a lack of sponsors.
They've canceled Pride event. Yes, because woke is dead, guys. America's industrialists are backing away from the gay shit. Okay? Gay as a culture was a phase, just as, you know, it's a phase medically, right? Gay comes and goes. It's not something you are, it's something you joke about being. And so, as you can see here, the companies were gay for a little while, but they've moved on. They grew out of it, and it's back to military interventions.
It's a bummer, considering
72 woke. Yeah, I'll give you a woke on that one. Ginkgo, it's a little bit of a fish, but I'm feeling generous today.
they had just installed glory holes in It's a Small World.
They just installed glory holes in It's a Small World. Excellent stuff. Thank you for the biddies. Who did this? Sauerkraut. Why did I not get it? Why do I not get notifications for this? What is happening? This goddamn Stream Elements is taking a big shit right now. But thank you. It's not your fault. Now, this is funny because glory hole, right, is like funny because it's like, it's inappropriate because obviously there's children that go through there. Children should not be exposed to glory holes. They should only be exposed to glory of our Lord. Penis. Yes, penises do go in the glory holes. That's how they work. I'll give you that one.
No. Prince Harry
Disney,
and Meghan Markle attended the NBA All-Star game. When LeBron James wanted the ball, Meghan said, "Hold on, I've got 2 in my purse."
Oh, very good. Recognition from the panel there. Oh, very good. We get a very good from the panel. And it is good because the joke is that Meghan, and now we took Meghan and Harry off the bingo card a long time ago. Can you believe it? We used to have Marion Hagen on there for a while, but they haven't been mentioned. Sauerkraut has AutoPen again. You know, that's crazy. It was years of AutoPen and no Harry and Meghan, but this is the thing, Gutfeld, you can predict maybe 70% of the time. Coastal Elites? Yes, I will give you
Morocco
that
is
one.
massacring millions of stray dogs to prepare for the 2030 World Cup soccer
Gutfeld,
tournament.
come on.
Leading many to wonder which is worse, massacring dogs or soccer. Terrible story. Good joke, though. A NASA scientist.
Terrible story, good joke. I'm going to qualify that as Gutfeld explains the joke. Just saying a joke is good is a legitimate way of explaining that it's good. And a humble brag. Yes, but I don't think that's on this bingo.
Scientist warns there's no way to stop thousands of asteroids from striking major cities. The good news, after what Democrats have already done to them, no one will notice.
Sauerkraut is uncovering maybe a hidden bingo conspiracy. And Casket Butch, you have the same bingo cards? Maybe that's why we get the double bingos. I mean, there must be similar bingo cards because we get double, triple bingos sometimes. We're just comparing Myles to see here. Yeah. Comparing bingo cards. I don't know. You guys, that's not legal.
More of a thought than a
Migrant
joke.
gangs.
A Florida restaurant is facing backlash after selling pizzas with iguana meat as a topping. RFK Jr. said he can't believe they'd ruined such a delicious food by adding pizza.
We've got to add RFK. We got to get our RFK has been getting hammered by Gutfeld.
And finally, Chicago issued a cease and desist order for a sex dungeon.
Bill Clinton. I mean, this is so basic. Bill loves a sex dungeon.
So they can investigate if the business will add value to the community. And one investigator has already volunteered.
I mean, does it get any more obvious than that, guys? And that's why Gutfeld is so funny, because, you know, it's so nice to know what the joke is going to be so you can pre-laugh. It's just like,
bingo!
Oh, Gecko Bonsai, congratulations. Wow, you must have been very excited the second you saw Sex Dungeon. You probably got so excited. Hunter Biden, please. Oh, sauerkraut. That would have been also very funny, but I think Gutfeld he's doing what he knows, which is Bill Clinton is a pervert. Ginkgo Bonsai, congratulations. Have you got your link all ready to go? I will find the link if you give me time. All right. We'll give Ginkgo Bonsai some time. I will keep one eye on the chat, one eye on the notifications, one eye on the stream deck, one eye on the phone, and one eye on the browser. Let's see what we got here. Oh, JB, JP is funny, but this sketch, hey, this might be good. Here, Pam Bondi. This is good. Women are very annoying. Let's see. JP.
To the survivors in the room, if you are willing, please stand.
Okay, so we've got JP pretending to be Pam Bondi here. Or Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi. Is Pam Bondi named after that famous Australian beach? Have we got any Australians in the chat today? Very humorous music is Bach Cello Suite number 1 in G major. This is, as far as I'm concerned, the only piece of music written for cello. As soon as someone else starts playing something else on the cello, I tune right out.
Y'all can sit back down if you want.
Will you turn to them now and apologize for what your Department of Justice has put them through with the
Yeah, to the victims, I'd like to say, really? Really? The Dow is up 50.
So what's nice here is that JP Sears, you can see the contrast of the white paper with his red face. You guys may know that he uses the red light therapy to turn him red, and it's working. He's looking quite red here, which is very successful.
50,000 right now, and the S&P is up almost 7,000, and Bitcoin, that one's way down. But the Dow is up 50,000 under Trump.
You're not going to answer this question, so let me just...
I am answering the question.
Okay. Now, you guys, is JP Sears making fun of Pam Bondi, our Lord appointed Attorney General of the United States of America? Yeah, Satella Disco. I'm thinking the same thing. What is going on here? Why is he this is tough. Has JP Sears gone woke? Has he got is he preparing to go broke? Man, I don't know if I can watch the rest of this. It seems like he's making fun of Pam Bondi, our most exalted legal scholar. Man, I don't know about this. Is he like, if he's implying there's anyone but Democrats in the Epstein files, that's That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to investigate JP Sears after this. Because I don't think I'm not sure about that. I'm rattled. Frankly, I'm rattled. What do we got here? Oh, wow, Muslims are banning dogs in the United States. That's fucked up, hey? What just happened? I heard a sound. Why don't I see anything? Oh!
Who's your fantasy quarterback, Jack?
Sauerkraut resubscribed.
Cam Newton.
Sauerkraut resubscribed. Sauerkraut has been gifting subs all over town. And just resubscribe with a tier 3 subscription. Thank you for rejoining us. I can't believe it. I feel like you are eternally got a bronze plaque here on the channel. What the fuck was that vid? Yeah, I know. Our dogs banned in America. I just want to find out really quick because I love dogs, and the thought of Muslims banning all the dogs in my neighborhood makes me so mad.
Dogs! Everyone loves them.
Who let the dogs out?
That's okay. I'm gonna get blocked if I play any more of this.
Muslims! Everyone loves them as well because we've all got to love one another. But what happens when it's dogs versus Muslims? There can be only one winner. Oh! NYC.
Great intro. Great intro.
Is coming to Islam. Dogs definitely have a place in society, just not as indoor pets. Like we've said all along, they are unclean, says Nardine Kiswani. Okay, so there's a pro-Palestinian NYC activist saying she don't like dogs. Now me, I love dogs.
I love dogs. She don't like dogs. I love dogs. I love dogs. I love the Hounds of the Baskervilles. Hounds of the Baskerville. There's a good book about dogs, yeah? What a wacky accent. Guys, bingo starts now. Get your bingo cards. We got 27. That's more than last time. 28 players. You guys see the 5-minute turnaround we got for bingo now. It's very quick. Very quick. No time. Almost 30. Pretty good. 29. Let's do it. No auto pen. No auto pen. Sauerkraut. Fingers crossed for no auto pen. I am hoping for the best for you. I'm praying to the Christian God for you. Disco is the chosen one. Sauerkraut, what's the verdict? Do you have auto pen all over? Just wait. When you don't have auto pen, we're going to get some auto pen on Gutfeld. The guy's hilarious. Bill Clinton, already on the screen. So we're going to mark that off. Done. We know Towers is a guest. Done. Bill's a pervert. Absolutely. Done. That's 3 off the top. Bertium's pretty good.
All right. So, AOC flew to Munich, and boy, is her ass tired.
AOC flew to Munich, and boy, is her ass tired. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. So, there's an old-timey street joke about I just flew in from...
Oh, hello.
Welcome. Thanks for following, Miss Andre. There's an old-timey street joke. When you go to a town, the comedian might say, hey, I just flew in from Austin. Boy, are my arms tired, implying that they flew like a bird instead of on an airplane. But this take, he says, she flew to Munich, and boy, is her ass tired. Now, Lamp says it's because she's a big booty Latina, and show, but still, I appreciate a surreal joke, but imagining the ass cheeks acting like wings is tough, because normally I think, big booty Latina, I think more of a circular shape. I don't think of sort of a wing flap. Fart turbine. Yeah, that's interesting. He's just that. He could just be that good. I mean, I am. So this has made me think of many comical images, which might have been what the joke is. Maybe he explains further a little bit, but using your ass as a form of transportation doesn't make too much sense. Let's just see here.
From talking out of it.
From talking out of it. See, I should have listened to he explains it. Gutfeld, thank you for explaining the joke here. Okay. I was almost a Myles couldn't explain, but Gutfeld, look at his face. He knows. He outsmarted me on this one. I couldn't figure it out right away. Man. It's like, so she talks out of her ass so much, it makes her ass sore. It makes her ass tired from, and obviously talking out of the ass is an expression. Someone who's saying things that aren't true, but also it's also very funny to imagine words coming out of the butthole, and it provides a lot of comedic relief in the movie Ace Ventura.
Would and should the U.S. actually commit U.S. troops to defend Taiwan?
I think that this is such a, I think that this is this is, of course, a very long-standing policy of the United States.
Oh, too bad there's no swimsuit portion to this event.
What? Oh, maybe he's just saying, oh, okay, because she's like a beauty queen, and but she's dumb. She's just dumb and hot. And that's a common theme amongst the Republicans, right? They're very frustrated because she's so annoying, but they also want to have sex with her so bad. It's a real, I won't say derangement syndrome because that refers to Democrats only. AOC derangement syndrome can't possibly exist. I'm going to say women are annoying right here. Done. And I'm going to say she's stupid as well. I think that's the joke, is that she's dumb. Very good.
She definitely would have beat the competition, am I right? Huh? So, that was so much.
And there's Hillary Clinton once again.
Much stammering that even Joe Biden was yelling at the TV, "Spit it out, for Christ's sake!" She claimed she prepped for this for months. Yeah, by how? Were you completing an Epcot Center coloring book? Then she
she's so dumb. Thank you, Greg.
Tried to bash Trump for arresting Maduro, but got her facts wrong.
It is not a remark on who Maduro was as a leader. He canceled elections. He was an anti-democratic leader. That doesn't mean that we can kidnap a head of state and engage in acts of war just because the nation is below the equator.
Actually, Venezuela is north of the equator.
Boom. Just, what a fucking idiot. I knew that. That's,
we'll edit laughter.
That's the important, that's why you don't, I'm a big map guy, as you guys can tell. I'm a big map guy. So I'm pretty offended by AOC not getting this geography right. Gutfeld jumps on it. You can't be fucking that up when Gutfeld's watching. He's gonna call you on it. That's why I always refer to everything south of the United States as Mexico. That's all Mexico. I don't know, Venezuela. So this is Mexico, Mexico. Everything south of Texas is Mexico, and then Argentina, somewhere around this area. Just don't don't be so specific. You will get Gutfeld's watching. You got to be careful.
But in her defense, her brain is likely south of her equator.
So implying your brain is in your tummy is the joke. Brain pussy, says Schwepp. You know, maybe, hey? Maybe that's the joke. Or in the butt. What is this? So the body's equator. Now let's take a human being and divide them in half. You know what? Let's do a little bit of medical research here. Where would the body's equator be? I don't know, it's a little off topic, but you know what? This is my show. Let me see this here. Let's like where is the? Let's bring it up here. I've got a medical. This is the medical. I have the medical textbook, the recently updated. This is from the HHS Department, Health and Human Services Department. This is their official human body diagram. So where would the equator be? So we've got the equator. So this is the top. You can see sort of the top of the head here. So that's the North Pole. The South Pole would be down here at the toes. Is the equator, are the genitals the perfect halfway? Is this the perfect halfway right at the hips? How many mouse lengths is that? And you can see now, in the old days, people had multiple limbs. This guy's got 4 arms, 4 legs. This was before Big Pharma ruined us and removed these extra limbs. We used to be so much faster. We could crawl around like spiders. Humans could clickety-clack at 50 miles an hour with all these limbs. But as vaccines got introduced and milk got pasteurized, we lost a lot of our limbs and our abilities to read minds and crawl up buildings like geckos, and of course jump really far and smell really well. But anyway, this isn't a medical fact show, so I'll go back to Gutfeld here. I just wanted to see where the equator was, and I thought it would be the belly button. I don't really have such a long explanation for a pussy joke. I mean, it could be a pussy joke. You know what? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt here. We don't have vagina on here though, do we? We don't. Well, I'll just give you is a whore. That's good enough.
She even tried to fact check Rubio's speech on American cowboys.
My favorite part was when he said that American cowboys came from Spain.
I thought they came from Winnetou, but
I believe the Mexicans and descendants of African enslaved peoples would like to have a word on that.
No, Marco would like to have a word. He was right. Spain brought horses to the Americas by a conquistador named Cortez.
Yes, and cowboys need, say it with me, horses.
Which makes her a descendant. But who knows? Judging by her intellect, maybe she was adopted by actual horses. Or jackasses. But AOC was so worried by her disaster, she called the New York Times.
Is it conquistador? Now, I don't want to hear any well-pronounced Spanish on this channel. This is America, but I'll give you a slip-up.
So they defend her. And they did, dismissing her blunders as an anomaly. Yep. This is striking. She's so used to being protected at home by the media, the first thing she did after being embarrassed abroad was run straight home to their loving arms. So how did this all happen?
Yeah, the New York Times loves AOC.
Well, libs have been able to survive on the fact that there are only 2 choices.
That's short for liberals.
Here. Democrats and Republicans, and both are treated as intellectual equals. This, despite the fact that Dems have Swalwell, Jeffries, Crockett, Harris, which is a...
Oh, whoa. That's a lot of bingo cards on there. Okay. Whoa. Kamala Harris, Desmond Crockett, Dems. Yeah, big pile of shitty Dems.
Enough dumb to bring down their total IQ to the room temperature of an igloo. So their sole game plan has always been to demonize the other choice, Republicans. And with a pliant media, it worked. They could push it relentlessly, drive their constituents nuts, even to the point of committing acts of violence against cars or worse, people. They became the party of bad thoughts.
Is that a migrant gang?
Cars or worse, people. They became the party of bad thoughts. The planet's dying. America is racist.
Bad
ICE
thoughts.
is Gestapo.
Bingo.
And Republicans are to blame.
Holy shit, my handsome grandson got a bingo. That was delayed reaction. I was about to check off ICE there. We just got ICE. He was just getting into it. The Democrats, the party of bad thoughts. Amen. Take those, put some good thoughts in there, you fucking idiots. Anyway, handsome grandson, congratulations. 7 tiles not even close to bingo sauerkraut. I'm sorry for your horrible luck. This is all administered by the program. I don't know how it works. My handsome grandson, congratulations. We have time for more bingos. Don't you? I think there's one more bingo after this. Bingo cards are re-administered. Ow, my ears. Yes. My handsome grandson, ready to go. Let's get your link in here. Excellent stuff. Oh, yeah, the Muslim dog ban.
You'll get nothing but unbiased decisions and insights from me. If they force us to choose between dogs and Muslims, it's not a difficult choice. Oh my word, look at the world we are living in. It's dogs v Muslims. There can be only one true winner. Allah Akbar.
Great sound comedy. And yes, and this is why, you won't see this on the news. Right? But you'll see this on X. And this is why the best content creators are they're scrolling X, they're scrolling Rumble. They're getting all the interesting news stories. Not like these, if you just scroll the media, it's gonna be so boring.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, this is generally one of the most disgusting statements I've ever seen issued by an American official. It should not stop shocking us. The Republican Party openly embraces this. Fine should be censured and stripped of committees to ignore this, to accept it and normalize it. Just have democracies, then it'll be solved. If people want to run their community according to the Quran and Islam, they should be able to, democratically. If people want to have mass deportations, they should be able to, democratically.
Democratically. How does he do that? He takes democratic.
People want to have communities of no dogs. They should be able to.
You can have no dogs. No dogs. People should be able to have no dogs. And, that's totally, everyone would agree with that. I think that all laws should just be made by a mob of people, and that a basis of a constitution or legality should be not there. I think that, honestly, if we get rid of the Constitution and just replace it with the terms of service of the iTunes store, things would be a lot easier. Great stuff. He's a psycho.
You have to feed them. You have to do something with them.
Let's jump back to Rogan and my very colorful friend Michael Malice discussing how New York City's budget is just completely insane, and now it's run by a commie jihadi.
A commie jihadi. Dave Rubin, great observation. Yeah, Zohran Mamdani, commie jihadi.
We'll edit laughter in there.
Excellent stuff. Great joke.
The New York proposal is 127 billion, so it is more.
Holy crap.
So New York City their budget is more than the entire state of California with state of Florida with 3 million more people, or 3 times the people.
Holy
I can't even
proposal,
talk.
but for this year, it would be about the same. Because if it's 11 million, that's 116. That's
Sure.
the same.
But the point is, it's still.
Well, it says it's up 11 billion from the current year.
It's still a proposal, though. He hasn't passed it.
Well, he's not. Yeah, he's a psychopath. Like,
Is he a
the
psychopath
amount for migrants is crazy. There should be $0 for illegal immigrants.
But
zero.
I don't think you can have zero, because if they're going to be there, they're going to be. You have to feed them. You have to do something with them. Like literally, if you don't feed them, they're going to be robbing stores. They have to. Human beings need food. What are you going to do?
Get them jobs.
How are you going to
get them jobs? Joe, yes, fucking yes, man.
Get a migrant a job.
Get them a job in Guatemala.
Wouldn't you rather give them food than a job? I don't want them taking American citizens' jobs.
Well, the whole thing's a mess.
The whole thing's a mess. But the point is, you can't just throw them away.
Why would we listen to this guy and not? God, he looks insane.
Right.
That's the
Unless
problem.
you're going to remove him from the country.
Right. Unless you're moving, even if you want to put him in jail, that's not cheap.
Right. That costs a lot of money.
Right. So what are you going to do?
Ah, well done, Michael Malice. So now if you think about the first clip we started from Rogan where he said there's no easy answers here, it's not clean cut. Well, Rogan just then said there should be $0. Well, that was...
Yes. So, and you know, a lot of people, they hear a conversation like this and they think, well, who should I believe? Well, this is obvious, right? He's got this guy painted like he's in the Cats musical, right? And then we've got Joe Rogan, very physically fit man with his own sign, plus probably, I'm going to guess, way more money. You know, and this is the thing, when you hear public debates, you hear public discourse like this, often hearing a lot of opinions, it can be hard to figure out who's right. The answer is always who has more money, right? Because the person with more money is going to be the smarter person, okay? Because the reason for life is to make as much money as possible. Everyone's trying to do it. So only the smartest people are going to be able to do that. If you're not as smart, you're not going to have as much money. It's just... It's crazy how much people they have to think about it. It's just so basic and so simple. Get your bingo card. 21 players for bingo out of 37. You guys, do not be distracted by me, okay? Don't be distracted by me. You need to be focused. Stay focused on the bingo. The bingo is much more important than what I am saying or doing. We're just here to serve the cards. I'll throw out a little promo bingo button here. Let you guys know how to get your cards in case you're new here. And then we've got, what do we got? We got tons of your videos to go through here. So I'm excited for that. Okay, 24 players, that's not bad. Let's do it. My dumb idiot wife is the chosen one for bingo. So if you don't have a bingo card, you can cheer for my dumb idiot wife. Love the name. It's a self-contained Gutfeld joke right there. Excellent stuff. Let's check it out. Now, how much time we got? 3 minutes 40. Let's just go to the next monologue. Not monologue, but joke segment. Let's do it. Cyrus, Gutfeld, red sweater.
Is that all? Good evening, everyone. A new report claims that video compiled.
You guys, has he started with an Obama joke for the last 3 episodes? That's crazy. Obama back in the spotlight.
By the Obama Foundation shows that the former president wept in front of staffers after Donald Trump won the presidency.
What a baby bitch. What a bitch. Do we have is a bitch? We don't. Interesting. Maybe I'm going to say number 16 is effeminate. Crying is a very woman-like thing to do. Maybe I should say woke as well.
Sources say President Obama was worried about the future of his country. You know, Kenya.
Nice, got him. Okay, I'm gonna say woke as well. I want to make sure we get another bingo before we go to viewer videos here.
Body cam footage revealed dozens of shirtless, blindfolded, college-age men covered in food in a University of Iowa frat basement. It was initially
thought that J.B. Pritzker was going to eat them all. Oh, Don Lemon's a good guess. Ooh, fuck. Don Lemon's a good guess. I wish I thought of that before you guys. I think you might be right on this one. I just thought that I was confused by the covered in food angle. Normally, if something's covered in food, you know, JB's right around the corner just thought
to be hazing, but it turns out it was just an audition to be one of Don Lemon's assistants.
Man, I hate it. I hate it when you guys are smarter than me, but I'm also a little bit proud. I'm a little proud. I'm not gonna cry because I'm not gay, but I'm proud of you guys.
Thanks to all the Epstein allegations, Prince Andrew has finally been arrested.
31. 51 is a pervert yet.
Officers were told not to handcuff him because that would just make him horny.
Is a pervert yet.
They were also told not to pat him down because that would make him horny. They were also told him not to give him a cavity search
because that made him horny.
Because that would just make him horny.
Repetition.
Weird. Everything makes him horny. A new video is playing on Los Angeles buses asking...
Gutfeld explains the joke. Yeah, he did. Because everything makes him horny. He did explain that there. I'll give you that one for sure. Don't smoke, drink, or poop on the bus. Ooh, that's close to subway incidents. Maybe I should change that to public transportation. Oh, poo. 52. Yeah, poo is right there.
Riders not to smoke, drink, or poop on the bus. That way you don't disturb those around you who are masturbating.
Pick your lane.
Tuesday on MS Now, Jasmine Crockett said a Latina woman hid under a desk because she thought her security guard was an ICE agent. Is she still there?
See, DJ Kimmix says penis, but he said masturbate, and it is more sort of classic for guys to masturbate on the bus. Women can do it too. They'll do it.
Asked one man.
Nice. Bill Clinton, pervert. Yes, Sotelo.
And is she fat?
Locked in.
Yesterday, President Trump announced that since he retook office, 500,000 Black Americans have rejoined the workforce. And more important...
Good. What? I don't understand the context. I got to hear this again. What is the context of this? So Trump took office and got black people back to work. I don't understand. I like this one again.
That since he retook office, 500,000 Black Americans have rejoined the workforce. And more importantly, one hasn't.
Kamala Harris. Yeah. She doesn't have a job because she lost.
67-year-old Madonna
Sour
posed
crowd.
topless.
Sour crowd. Excellent.
With her 29-year-old boyfriend.
Ew.
There were no survivors.
A little ew from Tyra.
And finally on Tuesday, Jesse Jackson passed away. Joe Biden paid his respects, posting this message, R.I.P. Mr. October.
He does because he doesn't know, right? Because he's old and dumb. He doesn't know. Bingo Bonsai wanted the is drunk. Didn't get the is drunk.
Oh, the funny part is they waited for me to laugh.
3-minute monologue from Gutfeld. Okay. Last episode of Gutfeld. Here we go. Drum roll. This is the end of the week Gutfeld leftovers. So we're going to have a Joe Mackey joke here.
Yes, babe. What does that even mean? Yeah, I know.
There you go.
That's okay. It's Friday, so you know what that means. Let's welcome tonight's guest. He's kept more bars open than Kamala Harris. Entrepreneur and host of Bar Rescue, John Tapper.
Bar Rescue.
She's got brains and beauty and one hell of a vocabulary. Co-host of Outnumbered, Emily Campagno. Fans who see his act demand reparations. Comedian Sherrod Small. And she went from Hall & Oates to Quaker Oats. Host the Kennedy Saves the World podcast, Kennedy. All right. Before we get to some news stories, let's do this.
Greg's Leftovers.
Yeah, it's Leftovers, where I read the jokes we didn't use this week, and as always, it's my first time reading them. So if they suck, we'll send Joe Mackey to Prince Andrew's house dressed like an Olsen twin.
Nice.
Yes. Speaking of, Prince Andrew has been arrested due to his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. And prosecutors may pressure him to talk. But for now, anyway, he's being protected by Britain's finest guard.
Uh-oh, Hillary Clinton. She's going to kill him. She's going to kill him because he would probably tell all the Bill Clinton stories. 39, she's killed people. She killed Epstein, guys. She killed Jeffrey Epstein.
He'll be fine.
BJ Chemic says, was that a reparations joke because he's black? Yes. Yes, it is. That is the reason.
Be fine. Thanks to new weight loss drugs, Joy.
Oh, baby, 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 Joy Behar. And The View. That's 2 bingo cards. Oh, my God.
Behar has just announced a 25-pound weight loss. As a result, I had to fire 3 writers.
Was that a self-burn? A little bit of a self-burn. Gutfeld acknowledging he does make a lot of Joey Behar jokes. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
What am I going to do? The oldest evidence of
Sauerkraut, you are correct. You are correct. I believe we'll replace Joey Behar with just The View. Oldest evidence of stitched leather found in Oregon.
Stone leather was found in Oregon.
What? This is going to be about some sort of leathery skin, right? Is this going to be RFK's? This could be an RFK, or Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi.
The second oldest evidence of sewn leather was found here.
Boom. Bam. Lots of you got that. That was, you were right on it. And I'm going to say that's an ugly thing.
Terrible. Terrible. Clapping for that. At a speech celebrating Black History Month, black people chanted at President Trump 4 more years.
Unbelievable. And the Dems will tell you that black people hate Trump. Yet, here's evidence of a room full of black people cheering for Trump. So, more, just more of the media.
Meanwhile, somewhere at a pub, one woman yelled, 4 more beers.
I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, she's drunk. And it rhymes.
Here in New York City, Mayor Mamdani just unveiled a record $127 billion budget. It would be less, but he's including a one-bedroom apartment for his mistress.
Oh.
Bingo!
Wow. Gordo with the Zoran Mamdani gets the bingo. Okay, guys. The joke, of course, is that Zoran Mamdani is a goat fucker. A classic racial stereotype slur, if you will, about people from the Middle East. Dems and libs are going to be offended by that one. But, you know, Republicans just laugh. They have a sense of humor. And they're just going to laugh and love and just move on and win. Gordo, thank you. Let me grab Gordo's link. We're going to watch the rest of Gutfeld because I don't want to leave you guys hanging on Gutfeld. Very good. I know you guys need to see the end of this. So is this the last one?
I know. Makes no sense. It makes no sense. Why would he have a goat as a mistress? He's got a lovely wife. The widow of Hugh Hefner says images of underage girls appear in her late husband's scrapbooks. And you'll never guess who's volunteered to see if she's telling the truth.
Bill Clinton.
Yes.
On Wednesday, thousands of people in red swimsuits showed up at an LA beach, hoping to be cast as a lifeguard in the new Baywatch. It was all fun and games until a creepy tourist claimed he was drowning and needed mouth-to-mouth.
Oh, I knew this would be a Fox News one here.
D.C.'s mayor declared an emergency over the massive sewage leak plaguing the city.
Jerry Nadler.
And get this, despite everyone complaining that the city smells like poop, Jerry Nadler's staff still preferred to eat lunch outside.
Yep.
In technology news, Meta has patented an AI that lets dead people post from beyond the grave.
Joe Biden.
And they've already successfully tested it on one man.
Joe Biden. Joe fucking Biden.
I know. Isn't that heartwarming? It's heartwarming.
Happy Monday, everybody.
A new study shows that married couples who go to bed at the same time tend to be happier. But some couples quickly add, as long as it's not the same room.
Oh, they hate each other.
According to a new study, popular dog kibble contains dangerous levels of heavy metals. Tastes fine to me, said one woman.
She's eating dog food because she's a dog. She's an ugly dog.
I fired those writers.
Alpo Glow.
A 102-year-old man married a 98-year-old woman. And this is nice. During the wedding vows, they exchanged life alerts.
Hey.
Hooter has finally announced that they have a plan to save the franchise.
So Hooters is a restaurant. Getting hootered is when an owl attacks you.
Yeah. It's called lowering the thermostat. Works for me every time. Scientists have found a blue hole in the ocean that's so deep they can't find the bottom.
Hey, maybe this is going to be an Avatar joke about the avatars having blue holes. That'd be funny.
And it's caused them to hire someone who's an expert at finding bottoms.
Never mind, Don Lemon, holes.
I know. He sinks to a new bottom every day.
He's gay.
For safer home assistance, robots have learned to coordinate both arms, which is great because it means you no longer have to cup your own balls.
That's about fucking the robots.
You know, I don't know what that means. I guess that's for jugglers.
When you blow someone, you're supposed to cup the balls. It's good for, it's good for both because it develops dexterity. But this is the proper. No, you don't want to do this. This is the wrong technique, ladies. Okay? You don't want to do this. It's like this. You don't, it's not a bop it. You got to bop it. You got to twist it. You got to pull it. Okay? You got to mix them up. You can't just twist. You got to think bop it, twist it, pull it, twist it, bop it. We'll talk about that more later.
Finally, there are plans to make a new
You're
sequel
welcome
to
to
the
tug
movie
on it.
Wonder Woman. And her arch nemesis, Captain Parallel Park.
Nice AI. Look at the big Sydney Sweeney, big old biddies on there. Very good.
Tasty water.
I love AI tits.
So this week, SF Mayor Daniel Lurie did something the city's been waiting.
And here he goes for his whole thing. Then that's Gutfeld. He's gonna dunk. He's gonna do his damn dunk. And we've seen them dunked many times, but the jokes are what we're here for. They're why we get up in the morning to watch Gutfeld be so funny. Let's go to our viewer video segment. Thank you for everyone who played bingo. That is it for bingo for the day. Thank you all so much. Thank you to Sour Crowd for gifting so many subs yet again and resubscribing. Let's see what we got. Again, I don't pre-check these. Okay, this is a long one. We're gonna put that to the end. Worst comedian ever? Question mark. Also a little bit long. And here's okay. So this is an interesting submission here already. Okay, this is Adam Schiff, and his neck has. I don't know now. I don't know if this is being alternated. Now this is also a website. This looks like. This is patriots.win. So this is conservative only Reddit, which is what a breath of fresh air. And here is Adam Schiff and his. Now I don't know if this is being altered or if his neck actually looks like this. When I think about it, I actually haven't seen his neck before.
I will not be attending the State of the Union. I've never missed one. I have always gone both to inaugurations and to States of the Union, but we cannot treat this as normal. This is not business as usual. I will.
Okay, so I think somebody has altered his neck.
I will not be attending the State of the Union. I've never missed one. I have always gone both to inaugurations and to States of the Union, but we cannot treat this as normal. This is not business as usual. I will.
You know who he kind of looks like here? I'm gonna go off topic a little bit here. Man, that this is not as easy as I thought it would be. There we go. Who here can tell me what this is from? But this Men in Black Tony Shalhoub, Sauerkraut, you know what? That's probably better. But who could tell me? You probably read it. Anyway, this is what it reminded me of. Thank you for that submission. Oh, yeah, still not approved. Let's apply again. We're going to get on there someday. No, we've seen that one. Andrew Dice Clay, that's a long one. Ooh, this is nice and short.
We can't turn the we can't turn the clock back. I know it's after midnight. We can't turn the clock back and turn it back into the mid-'80s and put on a whitey.
I think we've seen this one before. It's just a classic.
We can't turn the we can't turn the clock back.
Hey, we will nominate that one for a new alert sound. Can't turn the cock black.
We can't turn the cock black.
You can't turn the black cock black.
We can't turn.
That's why you gotta make sure you take have a nap before. Don't get tired. You'll start saying the things you're thinking. You can't say the things you think. You'll get in big trouble if you do that. Okay, This is a little scary for our viewers. We got a lot of kids who watch. I'll use this for our outro video. Very frightening. You know, I should have vetted it for scariness before I played it. That was a bit reckless of me. Kids, if you close your eyes, you can open your eyes again. This next one won't be scary.
You got your Moonies, your Hare Krishnas. They come over with that flower. Would you like to buy a flower? Yeah, and I'm gonna plant it in your asshole.
Okay, this is Andrew Dice Clay. He's like a tough guy. He's like a tough guy character. Why don't you go fuck yourself, huh? Why don't you go fuck yourself? They're very funny. It's very New Jersey. Yeah, Dice Clay. I don't know if it's hyphenated or not. It's a very famous Italian last name.
More fucking morons, huh? And they try to embarrass you, like when you're with your girlfriend. They'll come over right in front of her face, and they'll, would you like to buy a flower for the lady? Hey, let me tell you something. I fucked this lady 4 times already today, all right? Catch me early evenings, you fucking chink bastard.
Whoa!
You slanty-eyed cocksucker, what you are.
Whoa!
They're all the same, Japs, chinks, it's all the same shit. Where were the Japs coming from anyway? Didn't we drop 2 bombs on them a few years ago?
Oh!
What was in those bombs? Fucking Sony radios or something? And they're the worst drivers. I mean, how do you drive with your eyes 3/4 closed, eh? You could blindfold these people with fucking dental floss. You don't give them keys to a car. Oh, shit. And then you got these other people, right?
I'm trying to think of how I can explain this. He's doing a character. That's like a kind of a racist dick, kind of a racist asshole guy. And it's a very funny, it's funny because guys like this don't exist anymore, right? So this is the joke is like remembering what that was like.
I don't know what they are. They're not white. They're not black. They're like urine colored, you know? They walk around with that fucking laundry on their head and shit, you know what I'm saying? See, let me tell you something. I grew up in a neighborhood with black, white, that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? I could relate to black guys. I could hang out with black guys. I can't hang out with a guy whose name is Ahmad.
Bang.
I can't see saying to my mom, hey, Mom, I'm going to the ballpark. Me and Ahmad are going to play a little basketball. You know what I'm saying? They don't know the fucking language. It's unbelievable. I get in a cab, right? I get in a fucking cab. And I say to the guy, get me to the Theater of Living Arts, right? So this guy turns around with that smell.
Oh.
They never heard of soap, these fucking people, right?
Oh.
With that fucking smell, and he's looking at me.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Schwepp says this is from 2024. I actually think it was last year. I think it's a little more recent than that.
I'm you fucking geek, huh? Where did they grow you? What rock did you crawl out from under, huh?
Oh.
They should have a sign at the airport that says, look, if you don't know the language, get the fuck out of the country.
Oh, get the crowd. Whoa. So he's, yeah, you guys, the crowd knows the line. And you can see the whites are whipped up. Like I said before, the whites have formed a meringue. You can see the stiff peaks. He's whipped up the whites.
Yeah, they got the sign. It's written in Spanish.
Bada bing, bada bong. So he's sort of like the predecessor. Damn. See, you shouldn't. I get a little tired at the end of the stream, and I'm saying what I'm thinking. Worst comedian ever? Question mark. Okay, well we'll see about that. Did we see this one before? There's a lot of these submitted.
So I've done this for 10 years, and it worked for 10 years, but this one night is the night I'm going to realize, every other audience was wrong, and you're right. Maybe I'm not funny right now, but I don't think you're the one who's going to derail this. I moved fucking 3,000 miles gave up my life,
Myles.
toured the fucking Europe for 4 years, and for some reason right now, you think you're not funny, fuck off. Well, maybe
I think we have seen this one.
you should accept this isn't the easiest fucking gig in the world. I'm in a fucking corridor.
He's winning him back, though. I think we have seen this. But this is a
Thank
good...
you guys in the back. I'm in a fucking corridor. The lights are on. Everyone's here in work parties. It's hard. I'm trying. You don't like it? You fuck off. I'm fucking trying, lady.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's good to turn hostile.
Stop swearing. It's comedy. If you wanted a clean
Well-timed, great joke.
comedy show, go to a clean comedy show. You don't get to dictate what happens.
Dictate.
All right, the show will continue now.
Could be a penis, that's funny.
With
Dictate's
less energy than before. Here's my best joke, which you might not like.
So at this point, you know, I wouldn't go personally, and I don't do stand-up anymore, of course. But if I did, I wouldn't go back into the material. I would go, you gotta figure something else out at this point. You know, he's got lots of props to work with. You could grab these, you know, these candles. You could do something with that. Maybe take the candle, pretend one of these candles is your penis. You could pretend, you know, any one of them. Any one of these candles could be a penis. The candelabra, you know, you could reenact. You could pretend you're Ebenezer Scrooge and carry it around and do a Christmas story. You've got a huge subwoofer here. You could just play your exit theme song, which all comedians have. You could, you know, this lady's got a mustard colored dress. You'd be like, hey, lady, why are you wearing a piss dress? Your dress looks like piss. Bada boom. There's so many things you can do here. That's not the material. I don't want, you know, once you veer off the prepared material train track, you know, it's hard to get back on, and you don't want to set it up like and back to the jokes. So you know, you just kind of want to. This guy probably, to be fair, probably has an hour and a half left. So I do sympathize. What was my exit song when I was still doing stand-up? Sauerkraut asks. It was this. Oh, was this the last video? That was the last video. Okay. So there it is. I don't think I missed anybody. Thank you all for watching today. Lovely Gutfeld Bingo Monday, of course. I'll be back here on Friday for Jokes Explained by an Expert. I'm going to take a look at the bingo tiles. Sauerkraut made some good points in the Discord. You guys, if you want to make some good points in Discord, join our Discord. There's the link. And of course, we're always investigating Discord alternatives because we want to keep it anonymous. We are all here to laugh, but it's important to laugh anonymously. That's why comedy clubs are so dark. You don't want to have that facial verification. So we're always investigating that as well. You guys, again, thank you so much. Lamp, God bless, and God bless Ice, of course. doing important work out there every day in the streets. Keeping it funny. See you guys on Friday. Thanks again so much. And as always, you know, if you didn't like this stream, I'll put Joe Mackey in a dress and send him to Prince Andrew's house, or maybe I'll butter him up and send him to Don Lemon's house, and that'll be super gay. Bye, everybody.